Welcome to Kickstarter Radio 102.4. The narrator's sick after coming back from holiday. He should be back with us in the next few days. Let me introduce this. It's Dark Rituals, NN I'll call it. And it's a one versus many game. Let me just go to my video because this is a limited run. Time is of the essence to back this. So quick. Here's what I thought of this Kickstarter. Okay, peeps, straight after our holiday, we have to look at this one as it's only a very short campaign with limited numbers to get. It's Dark Rituals, Malleus Maleficarum. That is such a mouthful to say. Dark Rituals MMM. Alright. A 2019 Kickstarter is on really for a reprint here, sneaking in the loophole with an original soundtrack. Okay. Now it is a highly thematic game, and it's one versus many, and well, a set of your group are going to be heroes, and one is going to be playing all the enemies. Now it shows you like a small image here, but there are more tiles here, including in the expansion. You can see these great hero boards with giant hero art on them. I love the hero images, they look wicked. Everything about the table presence here looks fantastic. You might know Dark Gate Games. They were here last year with Neomorphis, the Neomorphis game, which it took 2 Kickstarters to fund, but it finally got funded. And that one's not yet delivered yet, but that's in the process. But there is certainly a demand for this game. The second-hand market for it seems to be up there at $400, so it's nice to get another bite of the cherry. As for the soundtrack, it's going to go with a theme, and it's going to be sounding pretty cool. Probably thrilling, nightmarish gaming sessions. Ooh. Generally have to put the volumes down when it's like this, as it can be just depressing, I guess. You don't want it so themely depressing. Anyway, game's already localized. You know, it's basically not technically a reprint. They've just got the limited stock they're trying to get out the gate. Because there was no Gen Con last year, there might not be a Gen Con this year, and they've got this stock left over that they could have sold then, so really, yeah, you're pretty lucky you're coming on here. The soundtrack's only €5, or $7. It's fairly expensive, isn't it? It says a 1-hour custom track, but it's, I don't know, let me know. Do you think that's expensive? $7 for a soundtrack? Anyhow, the game's covered. It's got loads of fans out there, and it's scenario-based campaign, and it's supposed to be absolutely full of theme and balance between all the characters. But when you kind of add in the expansion, that's when it can get a little bit crazy, where things get a little bit unbalanced. But you kind of watch yourself if you're putting in expansion content. Anyway, you can get the base game, which is nice, for €100 is the pledge on here, only to certain countries, which I'm really disappointed for, because no Mexico in here. Stinks to high heaven. The only cherry on the pie of this is that I got my email today of Madara shipping notice coming here to Mexico. So I don't understand why Madara, an indie company, can ship to Mexico and Dark Gate Games cannot. There's like so many companies that deliver here to Mexico, and you get from the indie to the big publishers that don't ship here. It's appalling behavior, really, and they need to do their homework. Here are the actual pledges then. The 135 puts on the expansion content. I would get this solely for the extra scenarios and tiles, really. We'll see what's in the box as we go down. But the minis that are out there on the unboxings look phenomenal. They've gone to good effort to like change up the minis, so there is a little bit of variation. It says like here 6 mortars in 2 poses, so you get a little bit of variant there. They're all kind of creepy and crazy. and the tiles look really phenomenally like gloomy in the dark, going down into into cellars and stuff like that. Cards art is wonderful. I like the weapons look. I love the witchcraft element of this card of it, and I'm just jealous that people can get it delivered to the area, really, because this is one we would have pledged if we found out about it earlier on the first Kickstarter, but you know, such is luck with an expat living in Mexico. Sometimes life sucks. Anyhow, the minis here, though, then these stretch goals look absolutely fantastic, and you're getting like almost double your minis in your base game. So to get the to get the stretch goal box from the first Kickstarter, look at it all. It's just absolute massive amount of content, and there you go. In fact, you look at the cursed fjord here. Let's just look at this add-on again. The Lone Defender gives you just the core, right? In different languages. These are all like running out, by the way. The 135 gives you the Kickstarter exclusive box and the expansion. Okay, that's not too bad, because the stretch goal box is like an amazing value for all the minis you get, right? I said that this expansion would be, is it? I don't know if it's extending it's the Grimoire, is it? I'm completely mind gone bonkers here. If you get new map tiles here, that surely means there's scenarios for this place. I don't know if you've got this game and you come in here for the soundtrack. Let me know about this expansion box, because my researcher didn't really step on the toes too much of this, other than said it's worth getting because of the tiles and the minis. So, you know, more for the one versus many player to get their hands on these monsters. Now it says add-ons. Talking about add-ons, I don't know why, just to give you a little hint of what they may be, but you know, got to get into the pledge manager. I do know it says 1 to 4 players, but the single player add-on I think comes in the Cursed Fjord. They've not mentioned this here. You need to get that expansion if you want it. I think the base box is 2 to 4. Alright. Yeah, the Witch Master, so this is the Games Master. I'm going to be summoning all the monsters, all the unique creatures out, trying to kill the heroes. Sounds like a lot of fun. There's the solo mode is available. And man, there's quite a lot of text here, isn't it? I mean, it is a known project, and it is a fantastic looking game. If you watch a playthrough, it's super, super cool. The minis, if you look at any unboxings, they look really, really good. And the Neomorphous Infectus thingy that we looked at last year, that sets to be growing on the success of this one. So I don't know, it's a case of if they sell out all these content, if they sell it all out, that's just, as they say, trying to keep the lights on in the studio. But if it delivers to your area, this is a very good chance for you to get it. We're talking about the base game here with the expansion and the first Kickstarter exclusives here for $164, limited, and I'll get this video out as soon as I can. Certain ones have gone, unfortunately, and but they were very, very limited, and they've set this campaign up to be like 10 days, so it's very, very short. Minis looking cool, everything looking cool apart from the countries they ship to. There's my only complaint. And really, they got in on the back door of getting this on Kickstarter, because it's really a shop, isn't it, for the content they've got. But, you know, with COVID, the Gen Con possibly not happening, stinks, and all that stuff. And the shipping's Not too shabby anyway. If, you know, for the countries it's going to. That's pretty much it. It would have been nice to have an FAQ. They don't seem to have anything. I'm sure they would have had a meaty FAQ from the first one, so you're better off just going to the first campaign and seeing how it kind of grew into the spectacular. Because in some ways it's a bit like late pledging, and you can come back and look at all the updates. You just got to go and find Dark Gate in here. As you know very well. Just quickly go. There's the Neomorphous infestation. And yeah, that's at 2. I can remember it cancelling. I remember it coming back. They cleaned some of its stuff up. It was a sci-fi version. Dark Rituals, though, here's what you've got to press really to come in. I think it was like 70, 80. They got 84 updates for this monster that you can go through. There's your FAQ to check things. And it was highly successful, over 4,000 backers. So yeah, absolutely fantastic. You can. This is where you've got to come really to find more information about what's in the pledge and how the campaign grew, because the campaign surely wasn't a 10-day campaign, and you can really experience the campaign as a long update here. That'd be fantastic fun if you're coming in here and you want to do some more digging of information. I highly suggest you come here. So yeah, Dark Rituals, you've got 9 days to get in here, a limited quantity if you want a one versus many with a really dark thematic game. And if you're playing the Games Master here, you've just got such an assortment of fantastic monsters to throw at the heroes as they're trying out to complete their scenario. It looks phenomenal. Certainly a unique beast out there on the world of game boarding, and certainly one I'd be prized to get it in my collection. And if they're selling out all the limited content, that means whenever the next Gen Con arrives, they'll have sold out this, so I won't be able to get it then either. So it really sucks every way for me, doesn't it? Anyway, on that bombshell, thank you so much for watching. Are you interested in Dark Rituals now that it's come back? Interested in the soundtrack? What do you think? What do you think of that $7 prize? They should have at least give you like a 5-minute listen of it or something. Anyhow, leave any comment you want down below. Leave the video a thumbs up. Tell me what you think of it, and will you be back in it? And what really got you really excited about it coming back? I really want to know the excitement out there that it popped back up. Oh well, just a bit of a shame. Because, like I said, I would be hot on this, especially with it being limited quantities. So hopefully you get to watch the video in time and get to pledge, and look forward to receiving this epic one versus many game that is Kickstarter exclusive. Well, thank you so much for watching. You've been listening to me, Lipstickpaddy, your host, and you've been listening to Kickstarter Radio 102.4. You take care, stay safe, and bye-bye for now.